Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose. And I want to thank you all for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel, as well as a major shout out to all of my patrons and my members over here on YouTube. Thank you for your continuous monthly support. If you haven't already, check out those bonus readings I just posted in Patreon and on the Caterpillar member area yesterday, okay? So this video, we're getting into a channel ancestor message from Miss Aaliyah. Today is her birthday, the day that I am recording this, January 16th, okay? And her energy, I definitely felt it today. And it's funny because people have been asking me, like, you know, do you channel Aaliyah? Do you channel Aaliyah? And I know she's come out in a couple of the all signs readings before, but today for her birthday, I definitely felt her energy of wanting to speak out and share, okay? The first song that I was thinking heavily about was the back, forth, and forth. And it's giving the vibes of you may be feeling like you're going through something where it's like you take a step forward, then you take 2 steps back. Take a step forward, take 2 steps back, okay? And this may feel like some type of a cycle, but this cycle is changing and you have manifestation that's coming out. So all the things that you have been working on, manifesting within your life, it is coming out. I'm also hearing something about the manifest of the plane. I think something with the manifest of the plane, it was off. The names or something that was on the plane, it was off. Now, I can't remember a lot of the things that have like come out since her death because it happened when I was a child and I purposely have stayed away from certain things. But it's something coming out about the manifest of the plane, who was on the plane, who was supposed to be on the plane. And she's definitely sharing that she was not supposed to be on the plane and she didn't really want to get on the plane. But it was something dealing with budget and money that they told her. It was something about if she didn't get on it, that it was going to affect with budgeting. It was something about her feeling nervous, her nerves. Yeah, manifestation and not final destination. Oh my gosh, final financial discipline is coming out. She had visions of something with the plane about her feeling uneasy. She had visions. She had foresight what was happening. And they kept trying to calm her down, even though she was saying how she felt uncomfortable. 222 was just on the recording time. It's like she's in tune. Aaliyah was definitely in tune with her feminine energy. Growing up early, having to grow up early, she was very in tune with her feminine energy as well as her intuitive side and her connection to God in general. And she definitely had bad vibes before getting on that plane. Did I bring my water over here? Didn't bring my water or my juice. My mouth is dry. I may have to pause this and go get some water in a second. I know some of y'all want me to talk about R. Kelly, but she doesn't want to talk about R. Kelly, y'all. She does want to talk about work, though, and the art of her work and something of with the world. So her being unhappy about why her music was having a hard time hitting. Like, she's not, the person who was over her music, her uncle, she's not happy with him and how he's been handling, like, with her music and, like, the royalties of that and, like, the production of her music. She feels like they're trying to take away, like, what she's done for her fans and why they were, like, putting certain contracts on it. Like, it's all a money grab. Empress energy in the reverse with the Lovers. So you have the Mother energy with the Empress and then the Lovers in the reverse. She said she wants you to be able to experience love and motherhood. It's something that she wishes that she had the opportunity to experience while she was on this earth, was being able to be really in love, married, and like motherhood. Motherhood was something that she wanted a lot. And she felt she would be great at it. Okay, you got Temperance energy that's coming out because she was able to be level-headed. It took a lot to make Aaliyah upset. It took a lot to get her to a certain point, okay? She was really good with this Temperance energy. I'm definitely feeling that she has Sagittarius in her chart. Yeah, she didn't really have an arrogant bone in her body. This 10 of Ankh energy, though, is definitely saying that she wants her fans to know that if you want to talk to her, all you have to do is call on her. All you have to do is call on her name, okay? it's a song where she says something with call or call me. It was on her last CD that she had out, the one that rocked I Care For You on that one. It was like a phone call or something, I'm feeling. If y'all know it, let me know down below in the comments. So something that she always wanted, she wanted to be able to have a regular life. Oh, shoot. So she's actually, okay, some of y'all may think I'm weird for saying this, but the energy that I'm getting from this with this Empress and the Lovers card is the vibe of her preparing to come back onto this earth in another form. As another artist, though. She is going to be another artist. But her energy is still roaming around, and she's literally, her spirit is coming back. She has one more lifetime to live, honey. She's supposed to be a mother. What's up with this Lovers and this Empress energy? Something with a contract was off with her last album and the video that she was shooting. Something was off with the contractors and who was supposed to have been shooting the video. She had a couple boyfriends, okay? She had a couple boyfriends, but it was on the low key. There were a lot of people in the industry who wanted to be with Aaliyah. Okay, but she gave off like this hard to get tomboyish type of energy, which is what made people want her even more. It made her more desirable. You have the Two of Coins. Like I said, she had a couple boyfriends, okay? Whether people want to accept it or not, she definitely has some low-key boyfriends, but she's definitely someone who takes it slow with the Knight of Swords coming up in the reverse, okay? She's not a very fast-moving person, Six of Coins, but she is giving within her, like, feminine energy. And, like, there were men who literally would, like, pay for things for her. And then look at this, like, buy her trips or, like, flights, because look at this, with his arms out, with the arm span, the wingspan. It makes me think about the wingspan of a plane. But this also makes me think about, wasn't the plane that she had for her, like someone had sent a plane for her because she didn't feel right on another plane, and like somebody had sent her a plane. Wasn't it like Lionel Richie or something for her to use? It was something about Aaliyah had abundant energy where like masculines, like they were so drawn and attracted to her. But you have the Seven of Swords. Because of her good energy, she had snakes around her as well. People who were capitalizing off of her energy, off of her good looks, off of her good talent. I'm hearing who can I trust with this Page of Batons that's coming out. She had a couple female friends that she could trust. She told someone about her uneasiness about her contracts or something. And this person may even be like keeping it to the grave. There was like a really close friend. Yeah, taking it to the grave with the Knight of Coins. They're not going to let it out until like they're closer to the end of their life, because it's like some type of promise that they made her. Well, she made her. I guess it's a feminine. Yeah, Two of Cups energy. I just heard like a feminine energy that like their intimacy, like their friendship was like strong. And when I say intimacy, intimacy doesn't have to be like intercourse and stuff of that nature either. That's not just what intimacy is. You have the Star card that's coming out, Aquarius energy. Not all stars make it all the way to the top. Aaliyah was set to be like this next thing, this next person. But the death that came out at the end of this, I think I had said Capricorn energy before, but I literally just looked back down at this and I'm like, wait, this is the death. Her story ended in death. It went from this to that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the full story right here, okay? Her death definitely came too soon and it shocked the world. And she knows that it shocked the world. But she really doesn't want to talk about love. She understands that a lot of her fans wants to know into her love life. But I'm letting y'all know right now, like, she wants to keep some of that, like, really private. And that's something of what she did. Now, she did date a few people in the industry that is well known. We're not going to ask about the other man. We already know the truth to that as well, okay? And she is not proud of that, okay? Which is why she doesn't really want to talk about it. Happy birthday, baby girl. What message do you have for us? I don't know why Dame Dash keeps coming out in this vibe right now of snaky energy, snake energy with Dame Dash. It's like she messed with him, but she ain't really messed with him like that. She ain't really trust him like that. 10-10 was just on the time. All right, we have the Bastet card coming out with the Comforter, the Mayat with the Temperance again, the Jeb with the World again, and then the Empress again. Literally all the cards came out that was just out except for the Bastet. That's a new one, okay? And what's interesting is that all of these are major arcana cards. These are literally all major arcana cards, and all the numbers add up to a 3 or a 5. Communication and change. Something in a change in communication. The Bastet card is a 23, which deduces down to a 5. The Mayat card is a 14, which deduces down to a 5. The Jeb card is a 21, which reduces down to a 3. And then the Moot card, which is the Empress, is a 3. 35, 53. Some of you all around that birthday, whenever you reach that milestone, something interesting is going to happen around that time. Some of you all are close to that age, 35 or 53. It's giving some type of a change. I'm really getting some of you off. You're wondering if you're going to get pregnant. Year 35 is going to be the year when you make a baby. That is so random, but she definitely just wished that divine feminine energy over you with this Bastet card. But she wants you to know that you are protected and you are comforted. It's something about her. She wishes that she had more people around her who comforted and protected her. And then a Tech card with the Chariot, which can also be the airplane, right? She wished she had more people around her who believed in her, you know, and comforted her with her intuition versus her going against it. This is also giving me the vibe. When I look at this card, it makes me think about, it was what, Moses, who was found in the water. Yeah, was found in the water, in the basket when his mother had to get rid of him because they were going around killing like the boys or something. And so this gives me the vibe of like having comfort come from places where you weren't expecting it. And she noticed that close to the end of her life, the people who were really in her circle, and it was not the people who were supposed to be in her circle. It's not the people who were supposed to be there. And this is definitely giving the energy and the vibes of like, watch out for having expectations on people, on who you feel is supposed to be in a certain position or to do something, because that's your first way of being disappointed. And you may put all of your eggs in a basket with the individual who don't deserve that shit. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, sorry. Gassy, you gotta get out. All right, we have the 8 of Coins coming out. It's in the reverse. Then the 10 of Baskets. Her last meal, she enjoyed herself. She had a nice time. She wasn't worried about the money. They actually went over budget or something of what happened, and she was just like, oh, well, okay. Something with the budget, though, was off. Like the budgeting of the people. Because in this card, he is the 8 of coins. He's budgeting, he's preparing. And then you got this whole family. So the budgeting of the people, like basically she knows that it was too many people. And we're not going to keep saying it. We know it. Was it planned though? 6 of Knives, this travel, this distance of going somewhere different, it was planned. This was planned, which is why certain people was not on that plane. Yeah, Father of Sticks. The one who was in charge of it all was not on that plane. Sacrifice. 6 of Baskets. For past remembrance. But that's why her uncle did what he did with her music though. And so she's upset that it had to go that way. Her uncle knew that it was some sacrificial stuff going on, which is why he reacted that way. Which is why he stood his ground. She wishes it didn't have to be that way. She doesn't like the business side of it all. She just wanted to create art and make people feel good. She just wanted to create art and make people feel good. Yeah, 2 of Baskets is coming out again. There's a connection of a relationship. That had some power. I'm seeing her in a music studio. Someone like telling her to do it over again. Sign some paperwork. She had just recently signed some new paperwork a month prior to. It was like ownership, copyright information. You got Strength in the Bishop Mason that's coming out with this pastor. It's like she was legally guided to do something and she felt strong that it would be a good idea because this person gave their blessing for it. But this person was working for a corporation to get her to go for it. Whew, this was a lot. This was a lot. Aaliyah, baby girl, thank you for coming through. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I think we're done because I don't feel her here anymore. Do you have any advice? We done. We done. But she gave me permission to come back. So if y'all have questions, let me know in the comments. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. I love y'all and I'll see you later, okay? Bye.
Since I was a little girl, I'd sit in the kitchen with my grandma as she mixed together different herbs and spices from her garden to help either me or someone else with some kind of ailment. I was always in such amazement to see how quick it worked. Fast forward to now, I stopped taking medication over 5 years ago and committed to a clean, healthier lifestyle that I'm ready to introduce others to. Are you ready to check your energy and heal from the inside out? Energy Tea is an organic herbal tea company that is dedicated to balancing and healing the divine feminine and masculine spiritual, physical, and intimate health through all natural tea products. With our teas, you can guarantee a boost in health and confidence. We have teas that help increase intuition, mood stabilizers, masculine sexual health and energy, your fertility, daily immune system boosters, female menstruation, pH balancing, pain relief, detox, and bedtime tea, to name a few of the benefits. We also create custom blends for customers as well. So, are you ready to check your energy? If so, visit www.energytea.com.